our village and state, presenting motorcycle awareness programs to over 100,000 participants in Illinois in the past 5 years. And whereas all motorcyclists should join ABATE of Illinois Incorporated in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, and awareness to the citizens of our village and state. And whereas the motorcyclists of Illinois have contributed extensive volunteerism and money to national and community charitable organizations, and whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in the safe sharing of the roadways within the Village of Machesney Park and throughout the great state of Illinois. Now therefore I, Jerry Bolin, not I, but Jerry, has proclaimed Mayor of the Village of Machesney Park in the great state of Illinois, recognizes the 26 years of ABATE of Illinois and the other 615,000 registered motorcyclists statewide, and in recognition of the continued role Illinois serves as a leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, Jerry proclaims the month of May 2013 to be Motorcycle Awareness Month in the Village of Machesney Park, and encourages all motorists to join in an effort to improve safety and awareness on our roadways.
As a ABATE of Illinois, we would like to offer the village a sign. They would want to put it out front through the month of May or longer. Some people put them up all year round, but for at least the month of May. And if you don't want to keep it, I can come and get it and store it and bring it back next year again. So, thanks. I'll sit back here.
And as Jerry's taking his seat, the next proclamation will be read by Trustee Tom Yo in recognition of Municipal Clerks Week.
Whereas the office of the municipal clerk, a time-honored and vital part of local government, exists in countries throughout the world, and whereas the office of the municipal clerk is the oldest among public servants, and whereas the office of the municipal clerk proves the professional link between the citizens of local governing bodies and agencies of government at other levels, and whereas municipal clerks have pledged to be ever mindful of their neutrality and impartiality, rendering equal service to all. And whereas the municipal clerk serves as the information center on functions of local government and community. Whereas municipal clerks continually strive to improve the administration of the affairs of the office of the municipal clerk through participation in education programs, seminars, workshops, and the annual meetings of their state, province, county, and international professional organizations. And whereas it is most appropriate that we recognize the accomplishments of the office of the municipal clerk, now therefore Jerry D. Bolin, Mayor of the Village of Machesney Park, Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 6th through May 10th, 2013 to be Municipal Clerks Week in Machesney Park, and further extend appreciation to our municipal clerk, Lori Mitchell, and to all municipal clerks for their vital service they perform and their exemplary dedication to the communities that they represent.
Lord, I want to thank you on behalf of the staff and the board and our citizens for a mighty fine job you've been doing. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Jim. And I just have one final thing this evening. Standing in the back corner of the room is my granddaughter, Kiara Bailey, who yesterday donated 11 inches of her hair to Locks of Love, and I'm really proud of her. And that's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you, Lori. Next, we have the bills. Trustee Beck. Thank you, Your Honor. This evening, the Administration and Finance Committee reviewed and approved bills totaling $925,797.14, and I move for their passage.
Second?
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion? I see none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
It's a roll call.
It's a roll call. Okay.
Okay. Trustee Snodgrass.
Aye.
Tamman.
Aye.
Kidd.
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
Yo.
Aye.
Beck.
Aye.
6 ayes, no nays.
The bills have been approved. Next, we have administrative reports. I would just like to say that welcome all the new trustees that's come aboard. I'm looking forward to working with you over the next few years and all of us making this place a better place to live, not only McChesney Park, but our surrounding communities. It's not only our job to make that to happen, it's your job also as a citizen. So we need all your input, and we're looking forward to moving forward and having a good time and working hard. Thank you. Next, we have Village Administrator Tim Savage.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A brief report on the April flood. The Rock River dropped below flood stage as of a week ago today after topping out at 11.10 feet. Public Works has begun cleanup operations. Last week, we pumped standing water from the Short Drive area and conducted street sweeping. We began dismantling sandbag operations area, and we will begin the pickup of used sandbags within the next week. There are now water test kits available, provided to us by the Winnebago County Health Department, available here at the Village Hall. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Savage. Next, we have our village engineer, Chris Dawkins.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Rock River Water Reclamation District is currently completing a special assessment project in the village in the Arvidsson, Cameo, and Bobolink area. The contractor began work about 3 weeks ago and is working currently in the Arvidsson area to the east of Bobolink. This week, they're going to continue to be in that area to finish up the mainline sanitary sewer and complete all the service work going to the houses, and then they will switch over to the westerly portion of Arvidsson on the west side of Bobolink and begin sanitary sewer improvements there. So the orange barrels have already sprouted. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Chris. Next, we have Public Safety Coordinator Jim Rivas.
Thank you, Your Honor. Between the dates of April 15th and May 2nd, 2013, the Sheriff's Department responded to 927 calls for service, made 287 traffic arrests, which included 6 DUIs and 150 criminal arrests. That is all I have, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have committee and trustee reports. Do we have any reports from trustees? Trustee Beck.
Thank you, Your Honor. This evening, we reviewed warrants and approved, and we moved one resolution to the June 3rd meeting. And on a personal note, you handed out a proclamation a few minutes ago to my son Greg. He has been involved with the BATE for a number of years now, and they do a wonderful job promoting motorcycle awareness. And I think that all the citizens, it would behoove all the citizens to be aware of our two-tired friends. You know, we've got that big 3,000-pound vehicle going down the road is no match against a motorcycle, so please be aware and watch out for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Beck. Is there any more reports from trustees? I see none. Next, we go to old business, and first on the agenda is Ordinance 14-13, amend Appendix B, drop boxes for the second reading. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion here from staff?
I can give a quick report. This was a first reading at last meeting. Nothing was changed in the proposed ordinance in that time. But to remind you, drop boxes right now are prohibited in all commercial and office districts. What this text amendment would do would make drop boxes a special use permit in commercial neighborhood and commercial community districts. They would still be prohibited in, it would make it a special use in commercial community and commercial general districts. It would still be a special use, it would still be prohibited in commercial neighborhood and office zoning districts. Thanks.
Thank you. Is there any discussion from committees? I see none. We'll take roll call on this.
Mayor Boland,
Aye.
Trustee Snodgrass.
Aye.
Tammon.
Aye.
Kidd.
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
Yo.
Aye.
Beck.
Aye.
7 ayes, no nays.
Ordinance 14-13 has been approved. Next, we go to new business. Under new business, first item is ordinance 19-13, authorizing promissory note for the Whetstone Business Park for first reading. I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
So made.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Do I have any discussion from staff?
Thank you, Your Honor. As part of the Park 90 project, we are financing $1.5 million for infrastructure. Based on newer legislation, we are permitted to place a 10-year note with a local bank. We've chosen Riverside Bank with a 3.5% interest rate. It's a 10-year note amortized over 20 years. Bank fees will be less than $10,000. The first 2-year payments will be interest only, and the following payments will be $113,725 annually. There is a provision that the bank requested as security that the village's fund balance, as reported annually on the audit, remain greater than $2 million. And just as a reference point, the fiscal year 2012 fund balance was at $4.8 million. So we do have some coverage there. We have provided you copies of the term note, the amortization schedule, credit agreement, and attorney opinion for your review on your desks. And final approval will be at the next board meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any more discussion from staff? Is there any discussion from committee? I see none. We'll take roll call.
Trustee Kidd.
Nay.
Wilson.
Aye.
Yo.
Aye.
Beck.
Aye.
Snodgrass.
Aye.
Tammon.
Aye.
Mayor Boland.
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 nay, no absent.
Ordinance 19-13 has passed for first reading. Next is Resolution 26-R13, authorization to bid Wesley Phoenix Everett Catalina. I'll entertain a motion to approve or adopt the resolution.
So moved?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion from staff?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are in our final year of the projects that are being funded by the 2008 referendum. Wesley and Anna, a little bit later in the agenda, are both projects that are that were part of the 2008 referendum. The scope of the Wesley project is to the full reconstruction of Wesley Road between Maple and Harlem Roads. Also the reconstruction of Phoenix, Catalina, and Everett Courts, which are just dead-end streets off of Wesley going to the west, to a full curb and gutter standard with storm sewer. Additionally, on the Wesley project, we will be doing some miscellaneous concrete work out in Harlem Road. We have an island that's nose has heaved up right by CBS, and we have a patch at Mildred that is sank a bit. So we're going to take care of that concrete work as long as we're going out into Harlem Road to connect into the storm sewer network. We traditionally pass a resolution authorizing bids. It puts the contractors on notice that our projects are about to come out. And it's something that I like to mention in the pre-bid conferences to let the contractors know that the board is has got notice and is expecting the bid to come out soon. Our projects are timed so that we're generally doing the construction during the summer months and doing the restoration in the fall. That leads hopefully to a little bit better grass coming in and not quite as much watering by the residents at the end of the year. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Chris. Is there any discussion from committee? I see none. We'll take roll call on this.
Trustee Wilson.
Aye.